So how much of a down payment do you really need to start a business? Internet and the answers are all over the place. When you Google it, it'll tell you 5% to 30%. Let me break that down for you and make it clear. I'm Karan. I've helped 55 plus Canadians start and acquire their first business. I have an access to every type of a lender in the country, and I only take the files I know I can win. Now let's break it down. Number one thing is the banks will ask you if it's a franchise business or a non-franchise business. Banks have a tier system of the franchise. So for example, franchise like Pizza Hut, Laziz Shawarma, Fat Bastard Burritos, they have built relationships and the brand value. So for that, banks will give you as much as 90% financing versus an unknown franchise that you might be opting into to start a business. Now, there are franchise which might not be a tier one franchise. So in that case, you might have to put anywhere from 20% to 25% as a down payment as well. However, let me just throw in something else in there. Every bank has a different guidelines in terms of their down payments. For example, RBC, above and beyond your down payment, will ask you 3 to 6 months of operating expenses to ensure that you've got capital available if the business is not profitable in the first initial 3 months to 6 months. TD, on the other hand, has no requirements like that. TD basically says, we will give you 90% financing. However, the 10% that you have as a down payment, you must have it for minimum of 90 days. And they are very peculiar about the sources of those down payments. If you'd like to chat more about it and you'd like to know exactly how much of a down payment you need, let's set up a 15 minutes discovery call.